Ask Tom on Home Show.
Julie from Houston has a question about foundation moisture.
Yeah, she just moved into an old house in Huntwick.
Ah.
Your neighbor of
Huntwick.
yours, maybe.
It has to be. I'm in Huntwick too.
Julie writes, the carpet felt damp every time I walked on it, and we pulled the carpet up in the living room and the dining room and found this mess underneath it. You can see all the moisture on that. She said the cement foundation regularly glistens with moisture, and I'm not sure where it's coming from. We had a plumber come out. He suggested running a camera down the main drain. What are your thoughts on figuring this out, Tom?
Well, there's going to be some investigation you have to do. Plumbers, the cameras, absolutely something you should do. If there's a plumbing leak under there, boom, you got the answer. Then it's a matter of getting it fixed. Drainage from the rains, gutters that need to be put in, combination of outdoor drain systems to control the water that builds up next to the slab. That could also be the issue too. So I would definitely have a test done and make sure that there's no drains in that area. If there is, those homes in Huntwick were built in the early 70s, and a lot of them have the cast iron drain lines, and they will fail underground. And when they do, they have to be repaired. So it's that area where you have all the galvanized water pipes and a lot of the underground plumbing that's rotting over time. And so that could be the issue. So you can rule it out, spend a few $100s and get it taken care of to see what's there. But at least you can rule it out if it's not the problem. The other thing is we get the heavy rains, go outside, see if water's building up, see if you have a drainage issue, look at how the water's coming off the roof. Are your gutters backed up and flowing down? When it starts raining really heavy, people go inside for good reason. But sometimes an umbrella and without lightning outside now, a little investigation on the outside to see if water is puddling against the house, or it could be that the flower beds are too high and it's above your brick line or your siding line and water's crawling under there. So a little investigation on the outside, but it's usually one of those two things that cause the problem, except in rare cases, it could be a roof or water or window leak on the wall that is crawling down inside the wall and then coming up in the house. That would probably be more rare than anything else, but don't rule it out, but rule the other ones out first.
And that's, I guess that's my question to you. In the sequence of ruling these kind of things out, Tom, you'd start at the bottom and work your way up, not start on the roof and come down?
Yes, because of the way it's saturating in so much, it looks like that it's probably coming from the ground. So my number one thing I'd like to rule out is drainage on the yard on the outside. Do you have a sunken living room? Do you have flower beds that are too high? Is the water pooling in that area and going away a few hours after the rain? It's supposed to go away immediately. It should never puddle. Is the water coming off the roof really bad and just splashing all over that wall down there, and it's migrating in? Those are the things I would look at first, and then look up the wall to see if you have brick there. If it's exposed, is it the old real porous brick? Is a lot of water getting behind it and rolling down? So that would be another issue too. But that would be the first thing I would rule out. Secondly, she had a plumber there. He might have thought that maybe there was a plumbing line there, and that way you put a camera down and see if there's any breaches or breaks in it, because that will be a mess. Because if you experience water at very dry times when it hasn't rained for, say, 2 weeks or so, really hot outside, but it's still wet, that usually means it's probably a plumbing issue. And so you got to rule that out also. So you got to take the weather conditions into consideration.
Tom takes everything into consideration when you send us a question by clicking on the blue Ask Tom button. You go to this page, and then you can choose. You send us a question, you send us a video. Either way, we're going to help you out and get you an answer. I think it comes up. Yeah, that's the form right there. You can fill it out. As you can see, you can attach a picture. We like pictures. Pictures help us figure it out because it gives all kinds of clues. And you can send more than one picture, too. It'll let you send as many as you need. So we appreciate you sending those in, and we'll post a new one of these videos answering a question at HomeShowRadio.com, our Facebook page, and our YouTube channel. Post them every day.